Alright, everybody. We should be live now. Let's check if we are officially live. Let's see if we are. Yes, we are officially live. Alright. Anyway, guys, what is going on? This is your Angry Birds NASCAR fan, Jimmy, 48 fan here. Yeah. First off, new name change. I know. I changed my name once again. Used to be Blue Jimmy 48 fan, but now it's Jimmy 48 fan. If you guys didn't check out the latest video on my channel, that explains why. But anyway, guys, enough about that. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the DannyB night race at Bristol. This is race number 6, I believe, of the Core League. So, obviously, first things first. Just wanted to obviously address what happened over this past week. Unfortunately, we had quite a few amount of penalties from last week. So a few of the drivers that some of you thought that were going to be racing tonight, unfortunately they will not. Either they are suspended or they're officially out if they're busy, or if they're, or possibly also retired. I'll get to that in a second. But anyways, the drivers that are suspended for this race include Caleb Hoffman, Jared Lewis, Brendan Littell, Ryan Labonte, and Jonathan Ramos, IDK player. But there's something specific about Jonathan Ramos that I will also address in just a second. But anyway, but with that, yes, there's actually quite a few other drivers that are not going to be racing either tonight. As a matter of fact, we only have what looks to be 10 drivers competing tonight. We have Ed Soundhead, Rusty Walrus, What If Racing, Joseph Lombard into SC4R, Sloppy Joe, Cody H Gaming, Dale Reynolds, Jared Lundberg, the Iceberg, Black Flags Matter, and Michael Cozy Jr., WinVow 8820. Those are the only drivers that are going to be participating in tonight's race. And real quickly, before you know, before things get, I know the chat is gonna react in a certain way, but IDK player Jonathan Ramos, unfortunately, he has retired from the Core League. Now, he said this on a stream that he wasn't, he wasn't saying he wasn't happy. He wasn't saying that he wasn't happy about it. It's just what happened over that past week is what led him to his retirement. And also, DannyB talks, from what I also heard, he's not going to be racing, unfortunately, in the rest of this season because of his work schedule conflicting with everything. So yeah, it's going to be obviously, it's a real shame that that both him and that both DannyB talks and Jonathan Ramos are no longer a part of the Core League, but we can't ever thank them enough for their contribution on the track, and we wish them we wish them all the absolute best for their channels and also for what lies ahead of them. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, I have a very special guest with me tonight. And before we begin, he's going to be commentating the action with me, all the action with me tonight. Now, this guest, he's currently rising up the NASCAR YouTube ranks, with his channel now over 1,500 subscribers strong. His priority? Memes. Well, maybe more than one meme a day, probably except on specific days like yesterday. but I had the absolute pleasure of being a part of his live streams before, and he's also the creator of an upcoming core developmental league that is actually going to begin tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The developmental league of the core, the Carnation Cup. Unfortunately, he got suspended. Obviously, the guest that I'm going to have on tonight, he got suspended for this race. Pretty much he was running in the back of the field, and he just literally punted everybody like 80% of the race. But he decided to come on tonight's broadcast with me to make up for that lost suspension. Anyway, guys, I'd like to introduce to you Ryan Labonte, a.k.a. One Incarnation. How are you doing tonight, my man?
I don't know how to react to that introduction, but thank you. Hello everybody watching the stream. This is the most people I've ever been speaking to. But yeah, I'll be over here with Blue Jimmy commentating the on-track racing, the action, whatever else happens, because I'm 100% sure it's going to be chaos. But good chaos. The good time.
Yeah. And right now we only have 65 people watching and only 11 likes, so make sure you guys lick that like button. And in just a few minutes, I am going to be getting the invitations from. We're going to be getting the invites from Darian. I believe he's supposed to send them out to you, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, if he doesn't, then you can just join the lobby, invite me, and then you can go and watch the.
So while we officially wait,
Officially wait.
yeah. So while we wait for. So while we wait for the race, for qualifying to get finished, and also for the invites to be sent out, let's actually interview Ryan Labonte just a little bit. So firstly, how is your season going so far, and how are you liking it so far with the core?
Call me Trevor Bain. I win the 500, and then I've been on this pretty steep decline from my win. So. But I mean, I always try to keep things positive, and honestly, one of the races I'm really looking forward to is Talladega, which is the second last race, and also Atlanta. Atlanta, I'm pretty decent at. So,
And also
yeah,
don't forget the second to last race, Talladega. I am going to be sponsoring that race, so
oh yeah,
that's something definitely to look forward to. So yeah, that's save that date in a few weeks from now. But anyway, so obviously how are the other drivers in the core? What do you think who do you think Odyssey is going to have the best chance of winning the championship once all this is said and done? Because I know you haven't been performing as well, and I know I don't know, what was it? I think you're like 13th in points or something right now.
yeah,
So
correct.
so honestly, who do you think is going to win the championship once this season is said and done?
So, I personally believe it's gonna be Dale Reynolds walking away with the championship. It'll be a tight battle, of course, but
He's definitely
I feel
proving
like,
that consistency so far,
yeah,
especially with his most recent finishes when he almost won against Michael Mrutz actually a couple weeks ago at Chicagoland, and that was a great finish, and I also appreciate you making a meme out of that.
yes, because I just take anything that I find humorous, make it into a video, get views off of what people do, works.
So
Um,
yeah, so pretty much what looks to be me and Carnation looks to be the future of the NASCAR YouTube community in the years ahead, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're like 80 years old, I'll be like 14, so
But anyway,
the
so
race
yeah,
is someone in the
Talladega
chat
looks to
asked.
hmm?
Someone in the chat asked when the race starts. It'll start in like a minute or so.
It's going, yes, the race is going to be starting very in I would say less than 10 minutes from now, because right now I'm trying to check all the other streams. Looks like everybody is in the drivers meeting. I I believe. Because right now
Yeah.
it is officially 8:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I'd like to welcome all the viewers from not just not just the East Coast, but around the United States and around the world too. So,
Yes. Technically, if there's one person that's like in India, it counts for the rest of the world, so we good. You know, it's official when there's a drivers meeting. Yes, but the drivers meeting is usually just like 2 minutes long, and then the other half of the drivers meeting is everybody joking around. So
yeah.
I prove from experience.
Nothing yet on the other streams. I'm gonna keep searching back and forth with all the other streams. So
Yes.
right now I'm looking at some of the other streams. Rusty Walrus got that Terry Labonte jacket on, throwing it back
Oh
this
yeah,
week.
he
Don't
does.
forget, this is a throwback race tonight. I
So
believe this is
whoever
the
wins,
I believe this is the
um,
throwback race tonight.
yeah,
Yes,
this
this
is.
is the throwback race tonight. So that's what is gonna make this night even more special. So yeah. So anyway, what were you
Streams.
going to say?
And I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying that I was gonna tell you that Joseph is waiting for a invite, so I believe everybody else is as well. I believe the drivers meeting is over. Oh,
Drivers
yep,
meeting
they're
is
starting
officially
qualifying. They're
over.
starting qualifying.
Everybody, I'm looking at another stream right now. Qualifying is about to get underway. Okay, so
Yes.
now that qualifying is about to get underway, I'm going to be giving you guys how long the race is, on a couple of the rules and all that. So the race is going to be 125 laps, just like last week in Martinsville. 125 laps, 2 times tire wear as always. Bonus points: one for the pole position, for one for the yeah one point for the Soundhead Entertainment Pole Award winner, one for the first lap led, one for laps led in general, and one for the most laps led. So just wanted to clearly point that out, if especially to all the new people who are coming on to this channel, and if this is their first official broadcast, if they're watching the core for the first time tonight, just wanted to give a refresher to all the new fans out there. So, and I think it's also important we keep doing that, so that nothing, nothing gets lost. So
Whatever he said.
yeah, that made no sense.
So we're just waiting in this lobby, trying to not bore the people watching. I hope this race is good. I know, you know what? No, this race will be good. Will be
Yep,
great.
everybody's got their throwback cars, and the
I
green flag
think,
is officially out for qualifying.
and we can't see it.
Now, okay, now since I did not upload a one more corner today, because because not just it was mainly because of my channel name changing, but anyway, I don't think I said my pick for tonight's race. Um, I believe he's going to have the best luck. I believe he's going to be the dominant car tonight, and I think he's also going to be. Uh, I think he's also going to have the best. I would say also the best lap in general. So I am picking Joseph Lombard tonight. N2SC4. I'm picking him tonight as my race pick winner. So Carnation, while we wait, who do you think is going to win tonight? And he's officially dead.
No, I ain't.
But yeah,
Sorry, that
who do
was
you
a.
think is going to get it done tonight at the DannyB night race?
Okay, so this might be a slight throw off to what people would usually pick, but I believe that this race is going to come down to Joseph, Sloppy, D-Ray, and Darian. And I feel like Joseph is going to take the win tonight. Like he did in the preseason race.
Okay, so he's going with the Lombard Nation too. Everybody in the chat right now, who do you think is going to win? Who is going to win tonight's race? Turn that off, or else copyright, or else Caleb is gonna kill me. So, yeah. Who do you? So anyway, chat. Who do you think is going to win tonight's race? Let us know in the chat right now. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of Rusty. I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a couple what ifs. I'm seeing a couple
I'm pretty
of
sure they're saying Rusty because he is officially legalized to rattle cages now. What if it actually comes down to him and like a
some
Hendrick
of them
car?
are some of them actually did say some of the picks that are said include some of the drivers that are suspended, including Carnation. So just wanted to
Oh,
point that out.
hey,
Carnation is not racing. He is with me in the
yeah.
broadcast booth. I'm not sure if you noticed that by now.
Like if you barely joined, then you would know. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, some people thought Brandon Littell was also going to. Someone also picked Brandon Littell. Unfortunately, he's not racing either. He is also suspended tonight. So, just wanted to point that out. I'm not trying to cause drama or any of that, but that's the sad truth. So,
I'm looking through Twitter and I just find a perfectly painted image of a Stonehead. What a great day this is. Anyways, let's get back to the actual racing. So
we're looking at
qualifying,
other.
I believe,
Okay, we're gonna be
still
seeing.
underway.
All right, I'm gonna be looking at other lap times right now. I'm seeing a
Yeah.
couple of 17 flats right now, and as a matter of fact, qualifying is just a few laps from officially being over. So, in just a matter of seconds, we will be going racing. Seeing a lot of 17 seconds. We got a couple 16.9s, what it looks to me. The trouble spot that I think, so I think honestly the trouble spot that's going to be on this for this race tonight is probably going to be exiting the corner for sure, because even Carnation said it himself. He has his car has tended to get very, very loose, especially off of the exit of the turns. So the drivers are gonna have to be a little bit careful with throttle control. So, and also they have to get the top lane is really what looks to be the preferred groove. But some people I saw in qualifying just now actually made the actually made the bottom side work a little bit. So there's definitely multiple grooves up on this track for sure, and it's gonna be it's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting one for sure tonight. So yeah, in just officially about a moment, the invites are going
Uh,
to be sent out.
why is everything official to you? Like officially a moment. Like officially this. Like no offense,
I don't know.
but
I don't know. I
all right,
guess
yeah. I think they're about to send out invites.
that's just a natural habit I have. Okay.
Okay, bread. Did they
Brad.
send you an invite?
Let's see.
All right, okay, they sent
Okay,
us.
Darian
I
sent
don't
me
know.
the invite, and
I'll
Dale
no, I'll join.
Reynolds. Dale Reynolds
I'll
has
join.
won
I'll join.
the Soundhead Entertainment Poll Award winner. Poll Award or whatever. I can't speak for the life of me. With a 16.872, WinVal 8820 will start second. Ed Soundhead third. What If Racing fourth. And Joseph Lombard will be your top 5. So,
All right, I think we can join now. I believe. I'm just looking on the other streams and seeing
yeah,
if
everyone
they're in the
has to
waiting
be
room.
in the loading screen in order for us to join. And here we go. Here we go, guys. The DannyB night race at Bristol is about to get underway.
We're gonna miss the first lap. Join Carnation. Okay, I am joined. I have joined. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna watch. Don't worry. I don't even matter that much. What is this?
This is going to be one of the best broadcasts ever.
There we go. Okay. Let's do
Here
this.
we go.
We're gonna miss the first lap. I hope we get more restarts so I can actually see a restart.
Try to get all the other streams. But anyway, without further ado, time to go short track racing at Bristol. It's Bristol, baby.
Well, we're still waiting on the loading screen.
I'm actually on one of the live streams right now, and as they come down the backstretch for the first time, Dale Reynolds and Michael Cozy Jr. are both side by side, and Dale Reynolds will officially clear him as they head down as they officially complete lap 1.
Dale does what he usually does, pulls away and makes everything not entertaining. I'm kidding.
Meanwhile, got to keep an eye on that 60.
Ed.
Yes, Ed Soudad creeping up towards the front. Michael Cozy Jr. restarted second, but he has dropped back now to the 5th spot.
So how do we want to do this? Do we want to do I go to the back and you go to the front, or do we just do it
you go towards the back. I'm gonna keep my eyes at the front, and I'll change the cameras as we go. So.
All right, Chief.
So right now, as they come off of 4, Dale Reynolds continues to lead. Soundhead not too far behind. He's gonna try and peek down to the inside. He dives into turn number 1, but that's not going to work. He's gonna maintain about 1 to 2 car lengths right now behind Dale Reynolds, and Brian Pasternak, What If Racing, is now sliding into that is now in that 3rd position, not too far behind.
The term Rubbins Racing is being used very heavily right now in the back. I've seen a lot of contact with both the wall and the drivers. They seem to be trying to avoid it, but it's inevitable.
Some other notable drivers towards the back include Jerry Lundberg, Darian Gilliam. Oh, Darian got in the wall just a little bit. Rusty Walrus also trying to make that bottom groove work.
Teammate troubles back here. Jarrett and Darian both got together.
And while now that's happening, I have no idea what this car is in the back of the. Wait, what? Oh, that's Cody. Oh, that's Cody. Oh, that's Cody's car. Okay, I was about to say if that was someone else, but Cody right now is in that last spot, just trying to log some laps, probably trying to get a feel for the racetrack right now.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that right back there.
And here we go, side by side. Here we go, side by side for the lead. Ed Soudad looks to the inside of Dale Reynolds as Dale hits the wall off of turn number 4, and Ed Soudad will officially clear Dale Reynolds as they come off of 2. New leader,
Dale hits the wall more. Soudad. Dale's in the wall more. Here comes the 6 of Brian Pasternak, aka What If Racing. Into turn number 1, it seems like Dale is holding his own on the high line. Jimmy.
Meanwhile, we got a battle shaping up for the 4th spot. And that is between Joseph Lombard and Michael Cozy Jr. And not too far behind them, the 12 of Sloppy Joe and the 43 of Darian Gilliam.
Oh!
Both of them make contact.
I don't think they're going to be happy, or too happy about that. We know how heated drivers can get, especially at Bristol. The full stand of cardboard cutouts is loving this. Oh, here comes Darian once again.
Oh, Darian looks to the inside once again, and he will clear Sloppy Joe. But Sloppy Joe looks like he's gonna come back, but that is not going to work.
When the most exciting battle is not for first. Talk about the battle for first. Here comes the 32.
The 32 is going to try and retake that lead away from the 2 of Ed Soundhead. He goes a little bit higher in 1. Oh, and I'm not sure if Brian got into him just a little bit there. So far, clean and green. Nothing drastic has happened so far, which I honestly think is a rarity.
Yeah.
And while those two, Dale Reynolds and Brian Pasternak, continue to battle it out for second, that's allowed Ed Soundhead to pull away by a couple more car lengths.
Oh, the battle between Sloppy and Darian is heating up once again.
As Sloppy Joe now will make another move to the inside of Darian Gilliam.
I do not think they're happy with each other. I do not think they are happy with each other at all.
Could this possibly mean more penalties now? As if there was already plenty enough last week, but I don't want to brag too much about that. And right now we have this looks to be a three car separate pack right now for 8th, 9th, and 10th. That includes Rusty Walrus, Jared Lundberg, and the 28 of Cody H Gaming.
It appears that the 66 could not afford a throwback. Again.
Yeah, come on, 704. You could do better than this.
You give everybody a throwback, even if it's a bad one. Just give us the free throwbacks, please. Come on now.
Right now we have 100 and looks to be 105 laps remaining.
They've already done 20 laps around this half-mile stadium of a racetrack.
They call it the world's fastest half mile. Oh, and we got, it looks like the battle for 6th is heating up once again. Darian Gilliam and oh!
Sloppy closes the door on Darian Gilliam as Darian is trying to get back at him. Oh!
That battle
Sloppy
has been going back and forth.
apron.
Wow!
And Sloppy has lost a lot of time on Darian. I don't think any of them are happy with each other right now.
Oh, Sloppy caught. I think he moved over. He actually moved over for Darian to pass. Very interesting call. He didn't catch the apron. He didn't get loose. He just pulled over for Darian to pass. So I'm guessing he doesn't want to deal with he doesn't want to get involved in many other in a lot of he doesn't want to get involved in a lot of stuff right now. So it's a pretty smart move by Sloppy Joe there.
The Ed Soundhead is pulling away from the lead a tad bit.
Call it about I would say about 3 to 4 car lengths.
Yes.
As we now have 100 laps remaining here at Bristol. Reynolds goes a little bit higher, but he gets the run off of he keeps getting the run off the corner. So that's going to allow him to pull away from Brian Pasternak just a little bit more and close in once again on Soundhead.
I think the two tapped the apron according to what I'm seeing right now. He's lost a bit of ground. Here comes the 32. Let's go through the field here and see what's going on in the back.
Right
Nothing.
Now a couple of notables having a couple of other drivers that are starting to creep their way towards the front include Joseph Lombard into SC4. He's starting to catch the 3 drivers in front of him.
What the hell did I tell y'all?
And the same thing for the 66 of Michael Cozy Jr. right now in that 5th spot.
Battle for lead is getting exciting now.
Dale Reynolds, he looks high on Ed Soundhead. That's not going to work. Ed shuts the door. Dale goes towards the middle of the goes middle, but he looks like he's going to get the run off. Calling about less than a car length now.
They're right on each other's bumpers.
Dale gets in the wall just a tad.
Here he comes once again. These two are driving terrible right now.
And right now they're about to begin to catch lap traffic, which includes the 28 of Cody H Gaming, the 42 of Jared Lundberg, and the 3 of Rusty Walrus. They could be potentially going a lap down.
Let's go back to reality. Here in 1999, I believe, on the last lap, the leader was spun.
That was Dale Earnhardt and Terry Labonte. Anyone remember that classic move? Let us know in the chat.
No, because everybody watching is less than 20 years old. Oh, and Cody moves out the way.
Cody's going to move out of the way for the other 2 leaders, for the two front cars to pass him.
I would have completely ruined the battle for the lead.
He's also going to let the 6 of Brian Pasternak go. So now Cody H Gaming is officially lapped out, and now they're beginning to close in. Now the leaders are beginning to close in on the 42 of Jared Lundberg. Yes.
Sloppy and Darian are right next to each other again.
And here we go once again with the battle for 6th spot. We already know what happened earlier on in this race. What's going to happen when they come off of turn number 4? Darian goes high, Sloppy goes low, side by side as they head down the straightaway, and Sloppy Joe will take over the 6th spot once again.
Oh, the 42 is pulling over for the leaders, I believe. Never mind, leaders aren't catching them. I don't know if they're slowing down.
They're about to catch him. Call it about 4 or 5 car lengths right now for Jared Lundberg over Ed Soundhead.
This race is brought to you by the Carnation Cup.
I'm actually very curious. Do these guys have to make a pit stop? How far can they actually make it on a Sunoco fuel run?
Why did we not look at this before the race started?
I know. I feel so stupid.
I should have just gone into a lobby, with like a test lobby, and seen how much fuel we get.
Well,
but now I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're suspended. It probably doesn't. It's not even gonna matter. So.
No, but like I could have just gone in for fun. Just looked how.
Oh,
much fuel
Dale hits the wall. He's gonna lose about a car length or 2. Never mind. He caught right back up. So right now, call it about 0.3 of a second right now for Dale Reynolds over. Actually, about 0.2 of a second right now for Dale Reynolds to catch Ed Stonehead up in the lead. What if racing about a second behind them? And then you have to go back another second to find Joseph Lombard, and then you got to go almost 2 seconds behind Joseph to find Michael Cozy Jr. Remember,
how in hell's blazes do you know how much seconds they're behind each other?
I'm looking at other streams. I don't want to follow track because the spectator mode sucks doo-doo.
We got to keep it family friendly for the kids watching.
Exactly, or else. And what?
Oh, Riley Balfour lead heating up a lot.
What was it? We got other big people watching us too, so got to keep it PG for that. Anyway,
oh boy, here we
go once again for the lead. Dale Reynolds is looks to be we're coming up to 80 laps.
Oh!
81 laps to go. Oh, contacted 2. As we now have 80 laps remaining here at Bristol.
I saw them touch.
Yes, they did. Well, yes, it did. I saw that on my screen too.
I'm looking at the hood view. I think that'd be more exciting for you.
Let's actually go on the hood of Dale Reynolds right now. See if he can try to catch back up.
He's going high and trying to exit low.
Rusty Walrus pulls over. Walrus said, "I want no part of it."
So let's go back through the field once again. Or I'm gonna go back to the field once again. Y'all can't see.
Yeah, I'll follow suit with you. It's all good. And right now, it looked to be that Michael Cozy Jr. Yes, he did pass. While that battle was happening, Michael Cozy Jr. has gotten around the 9 of Joseph Lombard, so now move him up to the 4th position.
Who started on pole again?
Dale Reynolds with a 16.879, I believe. 16.872.
We did not see who led the first lap, so we're gonna have to go back.
I think Ed led the first
lap.
lap. Yeah, Ed led the first lap, so he gets that all-important bonus point towards the championship. And remember, whoever has the most points at the end of the season will be the champion, just like the old Winston Cup format.
Same thing with our league, debuting tomorrow. I'm just gonna advertise it to hell.
Don't forget, the Carnation Cup officially begins tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As well, although Carnation is not going to be running in it, he will be hosting it. And me, Jimmy 48 fan, I'm going to be racing in it for the first time. As the battle up front is now beginning to heat up, as we're going to go side by side. Dale Reynolds looks to the inside of Ed Soundhead.
Oh, Ed touches
Soundhead hits the wall.
That's going to allow the 32 to pass him on the
Whoop, he's taking tough though. Oh, Dale caught the apron.
Dale passes for the lead, hits the apron, and now he's back in where he was.
Oh, it looks to be contact. Looks to be contacted one that sent Dale Reynolds down to the apron.
These cardboard cutouts are going wild. I actually wonder how it would be in real life with a bunch of cardboard cutouts. Both of them attacked the wall there.
Yes, as we now have less than 70 laps remaining now here at Thunder Valley.
Bristol Motor Speedway, not Thunder Valley. Bristol Motor Speedway.
I like to call it Thunder Valley. Oh, Ed Soundhead hits the wall!
Now they're both like, oh god.
They both hit the wall. Now the battle's gonna get even tighter.
This is amazing. Oh, the 32
Dale looks
almost
up. Dale's
hits
gonna try to look high. He's gonna try to see if he can get that run off of 4. And here he comes.
Oh, here comes.
Here he comes to 32.
Down low. Side by side, exiting the corner.
Side by side to the backstretch once again. That's going to allow the 6 of Brian Pasternak now to close it on the 2 of them.
This is what Brian wants to see, if he wants to see both of them battle.
Soundhead hits the wall again! Time. And Dale Reynolds clears him into 2. Crossover move by Soundhead.
No, he's not. Dale's going to go ahead and take the lead. This is very vicious for a single point.
This surely is.
Now Dale is pulling away with the lead, but can Ed catch up to him? So far,
both of them hit the wall again. Both of them hit the wall again. Call it about, I would say, 3 to 4 tenths of a second right now for Dale Reynolds over Ed Soundhead.
Whatever the hell he said.
Excuse me, you can't say that on the stream either.
Is this too family friendly?
Yeah.
Can we not say hell? I'm not professional at all. Anyways. Oh, pit stops.
Oh, it looks to be that oh, Darian Gilliam on pit road.
It's Darian, Ed, and
as
Brian.
we see from his tire pressure, apparently he's down to the 30s as Ed Soundhead. Couple of the leaders now are deciding to come on the pit lane. The 2 of Ed Soundhead, the 6 of Brian Pasternak.
The 32 is also on pit road. Let's see.
32. Dale Reynolds now pits. What does this mean for the other drivers? Are they going to see if they can? Are they going to try and see if they can make
Ed,
it just
like speed? I think Ed sped.
I think. Oh. I believe he sped. Oh man.
That means that Brian's gonna want
Brian,
to now fight for
I think,
lead.
is going to cycle out to the.
Oh.
No, I think Brian's going to cycle out to the lead. I think. I don't think so.
The 32 gets out of pit road.
Dale gets out of pit lane. Same thing for Ed Soundhead. They all pitted. They all pitted. I think Brian pitted a lap earlier.
Yeah.
He probably tried to see if he could gain a couple tenths. So our apologies on that. So, oh goodness. Joseph
Hashtag Ed sped.
As we now are going to see who is going to recycle out to be the leader. If you don't mind checking the other live streams, that would be very greatly appreciated. A couple of the drivers that did not pit, I don't think have pitted yet, included Sloppy Joe. Oh, I'm not sure if Joseph Lombard. I think he may have a problem.
Oh, did Joseph lag out? This can't be my race pick. Why the hell was everything I pick? Oh, okay, I said it again. God damn it.
And why is all of a sudden is he going backwards?
Whoa, he's raging. He is raging.
Oh
Holy crap.
man!
He
We
is
are going to get
raging.
further. We are going to get further word, hopefully very soon, on why Joseph Lombard.
He obliterated his controller.
Holy cow! That is no man. That's certainly going to make this next one more quarter on my channel very interesting, as Rusty Walrus now officially completes his pit stop.
It was an AFK. He stopped after spinning on the apron.
So he didn't have any.
So I picked the win. Just.
So it looks like he did not have any
race.
contact. It looks like he did not have any contact. He just spun it out, it looks like.
Yeah.
And right now, it looks to be... Yeah, yep, he did speed. Ed Sada did speed on pit road. Because what I'm seeing right now, it's Jared Lundberg in the lead. He's the only driver that did not pit. He's the only driver that did not pit. Dale Reynolds in second. What If Racing right now is currently being shown in third. Cody H. Gaming in fourth. And Michael Cozy Jr. is in fifth. So it looks like
Remember,
Ed
Cody
Soundhead...
has not pit.
Yeah, Cody is also another driver that did not pit. I believe, unless he pitted early. Unless he pitted early. I believe he pitted early. If I'm not... I believe he pitted early. Nope, Cody's on pit road now. Cody's on pit road now.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay. And now Sloppy Joe is now cracked the top 5. Sloppy Joe's now cracked the top 5, but he is almost 9 seconds behind the leader.
Sloppy is fairly underrated in this series. We know he's fast.
And
is he fast
Jared
enough?
Lundberg, I believe he just got passed for the lead. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He just got passed for the lead. By both...
He was in the lead?
Yeah, by both Dale Reynolds and What If Racing. Jared Lundberg did get the lead for a few laps. And it looks to be also the 9 of Joseph Lombard. I believe he might be coming on... I believe he might be slow unless he was coming off a pit road. Unless something else happened. Oh my goodness, Joseph Lombard is, he's all over my screen.
Joseph is not happy with this race.
He most certainly is not. And so right now it is what looks to be Dale Reynolds is the leader. These are the front two. These are the front two. Dale Reynolds first.
Oh, contact 42 and 9. The
40.
9 spins
Oh
out.
no! And Joseph Lombard's race goes from bad to worse.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And looks like Rusty Walrus is on pit road again.
I think it's a problem with the car, unless
Possibly he might have a problem. Oh wow! And Joseph Lombard is completely slow on the track. I am not sure if he actually has a problem, or unless he is just driving out of frustration right now.
Oh, he hits the wall. Back straight away.
Rusty Walrus comes off of the pit lane, and now Jared Lundberg makes his way down onto pit road.
I think Joseph is quitting. He's on pit road.
He's on pit road right now as we speak.
I don't know if he's quick pit or short pitting or something.
So right now we have what looks to be 43 laps to go. Yes, 43 laps to go. We're going to be coming to 42 to go, Kyle Larson laps to go this time by.
So who's in the lead currently? I believe it's
Dale Reynolds. It's Dale Reynolds.
Alright. Dale.
Brian is in second. Michael Cozy Jr. is in third. Sloppy Joe's in fourth. And Darian Gilliam now has cracked the top 5. And when have we seen this before? The battle for fourth is starting to heat up.
Oh, not again. Oh, here comes
Oh!
Darian. Down low, he hits him. Oh, and
More
Ed
contact!
is trying to crash.
And so they're trying to move it. Oh, both of them go in the wall!
A wreck.
The 12! The 12 of Joey
The 6
Stone
is
and
also...
the 2...
Caution is out. Oh, boy.
Caution is out for the first time tonight.
Boy.
Wow.
Oh, no. I know Bristol was meant for angry people, but holy crap.
Oh, man.
The cardboard cutouts are going crazy.
I have no idea what Caleb is going to say after this race. I don't no idea what Caleb is going to say after this one tonight, folks. We could be in for a wild finish here, guys. And right now, Darian Gilliam pits. Soundhead is gonna get back on the lead lap with the free pass. So, Michael Cozy pits. What If Racing pits. Dale Reynolds looks to be the only one that's no wait, Dale pits as well. So, looks to be 5 cars on the lead lap right now as Ed Seta gets the free pass. As green flag goes back in the air with less than 40 laps to go. The 6 and the 32 both make contact. And more contact made it 3. Dale goes down the track. He's gonna lose, I believe, a few spots out of that. Oh no! More carnage behind him. Everybody is hitting one another. Chaos on the restart as Brian Pasternak and Michael Cozy Jr. get away with the front 2 positions. And meanwhile, we have Carnation over here just completely speechless as to how most of those drivers did not wreck on that opening lap of the restart. Some other notable contenders now starting to creep their way up towards the front of the pack. The 43 of Darian Gilliam now is now in the 3rd spot. Can he have something to say for this? Can he have something to say for the front 2? He bumps the 66 of Michael Cozy Jr. He goes up the racetrack. More contact off of the corner. Oh, Michael Cozy hits him! Cozy! He goes up the track!
Is that going to be another caution or not?
I'm literally voice cracking everywhere now. Holy crap!
Brian Pasternak in the lead.
And now Darian Gilliam now moves up to the 2nd spot, but don't look now. Here comes the number 2 of Ed Soundhead. He is making that bottom lane work. As he's going to see if he can try and get back up there after speeding on pit road earlier on in this race. He was lucky enough to get back on the lead lap.
Darian's going to need the entire FBI if he wants to get after this race. Holy crap.
Meanwhile, Joey Stone has, it looks to be Joey Stone is a lap down right now. He is 6th. As that is the 32 of Dale Reynolds. He is right now unfortunately stuck back in the 5th spot after leading all those laps early on. Oh, what? Dale. I think Dale got loose off the corner. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Dale got very loose off the corner. He lost about a second or 2 from that. Oh, man. That has got to be disappointing for the D-Ray Nation.
I mean, he still got a bunch of laps left, which will give him some points.
That definitely will. Yeah, those points are definitely going to help. As right now, it looks like we have a battle for 2nd now as Ed Soundhead. He takes over the 2nd spot from Darian Gilliam. And right now, we have 25 laps to go. Does he have enough time to catch the number 6 of Brian Pasternak, who is trying to get his 2nd win of the season? Unless I don't think he won. Did he win a race? Yeah. I don't think he. No, he won. He won. He actually won the Christmas Dirt Bash. But I believe Brian is looking for his first win of this season. Twenty 23 laps to go. And right now, who do you think is going to win this race, everybody? Let us know in the chat right now. Who do you think is going to win tonight's? Who's going to make it the final 20, 20, 20, 22, 21, 21 to 22 laps, pretty much. Who is going to win it? And while all that is happening right now, Dale Reynolds has passed the finally passed the 12 of Sloppy Joe, as Darian Gilliam is now moving backwards after being in second for a handful of laps.
Not literally though.
Well, I mean, he did catch the apron, or I believe he got loose off the corner. And now the battle for third is beginning to heat up, with Michael Cozy Jr. and Dale Reynolds. Certainly, what Dale Reynolds is hoping for right now is another yellow flag.
I think that's what everybody except for Brian is hoping for right now.
That is absolutely true. As we now have 17 laps to go. Here he comes. Here comes the 32. And he got on the apron again.
He goes back up the track.
Back up and he hits the wall.
Oh, the 43 hits him. Hits the 12. Contact on the racetrack. I don't know what just happened.
I believe he got loose off the corner again. That's going to allow that's going to allow Michael Cozy to pull away. As now, call it, I would say, about a second and a half for the lead for Brian Pasternak over Ed Soundhead. As we now have 15 laps to go here at Bristol.
Cheating Fords, I'm kidding.
Or 14. I think it's 14 to go now.
By the way, if I have not advertised it enough yet, there's a race tomorrow. The Carnation Cup at Daytona.
Yes. Me, Jimmy 48 fan. Me myself and I, Jimmy 48 fan. BKR Team Penske, and honestly some of the best NASCAR Heat 3 racers will all get together to see who can make the core for season number 2. Who's in the developmental league for the core. That'll be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we now have 10 laps remaining here at Bristol.
All that Brian has to do is hold off his lead, and he'll be home free for another win. Actually, his first points win.
Yes, his first points win of the season.
He'd be the 5th different winner in 6 races.
I believe that's... No, I thought Ed Soundhead... Ed Soundhead... Oh, yeah, Soundhead would twice. Yeah, Soundhead would twice. I'm hoping to goodness I do not pull another Marty Reed. Looks to be 8 laps. It looks to be 8 laps now remaining. As I believe we are now coming up on 7 to go this time by. Ed Soundhead trying to redeem himself after that, trying to redeem himself, trying to get back up to that lead, to that first position after speeding early on. Oh, Rusty Walrus spins! Rusty Walrus spins off the backstretch. I believe he gets the car going. Yes, he does. He gets the car going. No caution as of yet. It looks like we now have 6 laps remaining. Well, actually, we're gonna be coming to 5 to go now. As we now have 5 laps remaining here at Bristol. Soundhead trying a little bit of a higher line, trying to see if he can gain a couple of car lengths on Brian Pasternak as they head off of turn number 4. 4 laps to go here at Bristol. And now here we come to 3 to go. All that I would say about 6 to 7, maybe 7 to 8 car lengths right now for the lead for Brian Pasternak. All he has to do is just keep it consistent and he will be in the loop. 2 to go. For Brian Pasternak, What If Racing. As he comes off of 4. White flag sponsored by Pizza Roll Cup Series. Brian Pasternak, who has been one of the many front runners towards this season. He's come close so many times, but this time he is going to break through. Brian Pasternak, he is your winner here for the DannyB night race at Bristol. Congratulations to Brian Pasternak and the number 6 team on winning his first ever points-paying win here in the Core League. Ed Soundhead comes in 2nd, Dale Reynolds 3rd, Michael Cozy Jr. 4th, Darian Gilliam gets a top 5.
Yeah, I was gone for the last couple of laps. I was in some errands, but
yeah,
congrats
no
to, I believe,
that is
Brian
Pasternak 1. Sloppy Joe 6th. The first car lap down. Jerry Lundberg 7th. Cody H. Gaming 8th. Rusty Walrus 4 laps down finishes 9th. And Joseph Lombard rounds out the top 10. So for the most part, this win for Brian Pasternak, What If Racing, was fueled by Dolphin Insight Daily. But anyway, guys, that was certainly a fun race. No doubt about it.
That surely was, boys.
I mean, it had obviously a lot of beating and banging. Honestly, quite a bit of green flag racing. And I honestly thought we weren't going to have that many wrecks, but once the latter stages of the race came down, once the latter half of this race once we got towards the end of the race, the wreck started, action started to really pick up. So Carnation, what do you?
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and wait.
So Carnation, personally, did you have fun tonight commentating the action with me?
Hell yes, I'm better at commentating than actual driving, and I find that very obvious, but I did a pretty good job, I would say. Not gonna go all ego on y'all and say I was the best commentator since Alan Bestwick or something, but I mean, hey,
Okay.
How do I sign up for this job again?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember, but anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the DannyB night race, throwback night race at Bristol. Once again, What a Carnation. It's been an absolute honor to have you on for the broadcast tonight. and
Thank you.
I absolutely wish you the best of luck on the rest of your course season. And just do me one favor: try not to wreck everybody, and try not to just go full on sending it, please.
Now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say it's Jimmy's fault.
For real though, your next for real though, I believe Talladega is gonna be realistically your next chance of winning. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, but
Oh
I wish
boy,
you,
Talladega.
yeah,
Yes.
I wish you all, but I wish you the best of, I obviously wish you the best of luck on the rest of your course season. Uh, I'm sure the chat was not expecting that one Carnation was going to be broadcasting tonight with us. So, yeah, that was certainly a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, that is going to well, actually, if you want to give outros, then go right ahead. So, if you want to give an outro, unless you don't want to.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed today's broadcast of the Core League Racing from Bristol Motor Speedway.
That's pretty much it.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Yes. Tomorrow
We can't end the stream
night.
without.
No. This is
I'm kidding.
This is
I'm kidding.
professional. This is professional stuff. Okay. We can't do that. Okay. You can do that you can do that all you want tomorrow night. Okay. You can do that all you want tomorrow night. Okay. But just not tonight. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, go subscribe to What a Carnation. Also subscribe to my channel, Jimmy48Fan. If you guys haven't checked out my latest video on why I changed my name, I'm basically revamping my entire channel pretty much. I'm still gonna be uploading the same content, except things are just gonna be just a little bit different. But anyway, One More Corner will return on Sunday. That'll be premiering. That'll be premiered at 8 p.m. That'll premiere on Sunday at 8 p.m. Also, stay tuned tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming my live onboard camera as well as Carnation. He is going to be streaming on the Carnation Cup channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Carnation Cup channel. The developmental league for the core. It's gonna be a very exciting league starting tomorrow. So yeah, hope you all are excited on that. But anyway, guys, that is officially going to wrap it up. But before we officially end the broadcast, I do unfortunately, however, have to break some news. And this is kind of a little bit sad. Well,
Yes.
not really sad. Well, I mean, probably will be. But everybody, say your prayers tonight for the owner of the Wood Brothers Racing, Glenn Wood, as unfortunately right now he is unfortunately hospitalized right now. So and Glenn Wood, he is the oldest active. Well, he's actually, well, no, not really, but yeah. The owner of the Wood Brothers, Glenn Wood, unfortunately, he is in the hospital. So make sure you guys say your prayers tonight and hope for the best, and keep the Wood Brothers in your prayers tonight. But anyway, guys, that is going to officially wrap it up for tonight's broadcast. I'll see you all in the next video, and hopefully there will be a radioactive very soon. And yeah. But anyway, guys, have a good night. Take care, everybody.